So most of you guys know that the PlayStation Showcase actually happened a few days ago. I was actually working at that time, so I hadn't had a good chance to really go through and take a look at it, but I'm excited to see it here now. I looked at this here, and there is one concerning segment. We advise omitting any copyrighted music. The thing is, I don't know. How do I tell if a music is copyrighted? I guess I'll just have to figure that out, huh? So before we even get into this, I'm not much of a console guy. If there's any sort of PlayStation's exclusives, those are sort of going to be a no-go from the get-go. So kind of like what I want to see going into this, there's maybe a few games. I'd like to see a Liza P trailer. I know that's coming out later this year. A Black Myth Wukong trailer. I don't know if we're going to get one of those, to be honest. That's not coming out till 2024. Maybe a Fires of Rubicon trailer, since that's going to release here soon. I think. Okay, so that's not too far out, actually. August. So yeah, we might see a Fires of Rubicon trailer. Maybe another Final Fantasy trailer for Final Fantasy 16. That'd be pretty neat. Alright, let's just get into it then, because I'm excited. I want to see what's going on. Let me just up the volume a bit here. Okay, so what are we starting off with? Cinematic trailer. Take their money? Wait, hang on.
You want to know about us? Seems like everyone does these days. It's simple. Too much money and too much power is held by just a few people. And it's only getting worse. So, we decided to do something about it.
Alright, what?
Let's go.
Designer socks too, I got the swag too. It's a haiku, I'm something like you. My drink and drive too. Work 9 to 5s when I was in high school. These shoes here don't come out till June. This my pick, I'll crop you. Married to the game, said my I do's. Got a window seat like Erica Badu.
The music's good, I like it. But this is a very cinematic trailer, so I don't really know what to think. Which they said it would be, to be fair. They had a lot of interesting gadgets there. I think one of them used like a panel as like a shield. I'd be interested maybe in seeing what they do with those later on. Like when they show us an actual gameplay trailer, just how much those matter.
Hi everyone, I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Give me Bloodborne.
I'm delighted to be here today to introduce what's next for PlayStation 5.
PC
We're
port,
now into
Bloodborne.
the third year of the life cycle of PS5.
Are you the one that's
We've been
keeping it from me?
fortunate to have so many fan-favorite titles released on the platform. What's even more exciting is that developers are just scratching the surface of what's possible with the gaming experiences that they create. Today, you'll get a glimpse into some of the most breathtaking and imaginative content that will be coming to PS5 and PlayStation VR 2.
I already know they're not giving us Bloodborne on PC. Like, that would have been... I would have heard about it. There's no way I could avoid it, being on the internet as I am.
And now, what you've all been waiting for.
Bloodborne.
Enjoy the show.
God, I'm never gonna let that go. I'm gonna take it to my grave. Oh, God.
Super Earth. Our home. Our way of life. But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Okay.
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. And you could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Is this an American military ad? Like, what the heck? This is what they make it look like in all of those.
Experience true freedom.
Requesting air support!
The freedom to travel the galaxy. And secure the resources we need to build.
For freedom, secure the oil. Join the American military today. God damn.
A better tomorrow.
You see that all the time. It's like, Jesus.
The freedom to encounter fascinating life forms and introduce them to our sophisticated technology. The freedom to make new friends and represent the best of what Super Earth has to offer. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force and work together to spread prosperity, liberty, and democracy. Become part of something larger than yourself. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Enlist today, yeah. Okay, I don't know if I'd be interested in the game, but I feel like that was a really good trailer. The satire there was great. It's like a parody. It was very, very clearly a parody of all the military ads, and I think that's actually kind of genius. I love that.
Becoming a Helldiver may result in decapitation or mortification. Not all Helldivers survive.
Yeah. Okay, that was actually pretty creative. I like that. I don't have a lot of friends that are into shooters, though.
Sir, it's the hand.
Follow, but do not engage.
EA Originals.
Maybe engage a little.
Nightblades have established a stronghold, and Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed. Jury's still out on that one.
Oh, shit! Oh, boy.
This one's giving me a bit like Marvel movie vibes.
Rosharnians haven't had enough yet?
We haven't given them enough yet.
Yeah, like this is giving really strong like Marvel movie vibes. I'm not quite sure how to describe it.
Your men killed my family. Don't turn your back on me!
Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. It's kind of similar to a Marvel movie. It gave me vibes that like it's gonna be fine, like it'll be palatable, but I don't think it'd be anything like super special, right? Okay, that's a cool helmet. Okay. Ghostrunner 2? Oh shit. I never played the first Ghostrunner, but that that looked pretty cool. Huh. Yeah, it actually, like, I think I've only seen Ghostrunner, like, on the Steam page, but, like, as I was watching that, I kind of started getting reminded of that without even knowing that it was Ghostrunner. So, I mean, I guess it definitely has a unique aesthetic, a very recognizable one. Given the fact that I've never played it, I could still, like, kind of tell it was similar to that game.
Plan?
That was its prequel.
Knowing you have
Or
only 66 days to live.
The first game in the series, I guess. Wait, what's this?
Just run away. It won't make any difference at the end of the day. You know better than anyone else.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I'm getting 2.5 megabytes per second. Alright, let's see. Alright, this is... and I cannot do anything here.
That no one could escape.
Combat, maybe?
Everyone wears a mask. You too.
This is a real face.
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
Only a dead person can keep a secret.
Okay.
Going where? This damn place! You're suicidal!
Huh.
One last toast. And we're all done.
If they're really confident in their combat for this game, they should make a demo for this. Because, to be honest with you, I'm seeing stuff that looks like gameplay throughout it, but I can't really get a read on how it would feel to play. So, like, if a demo came out for this game, like, I could play that and see if I actually like how the flow of combat feels. But, like, I can't visualize it for some reason. It's happening very fast. It's actually happening fast enough there that I don't know if they sped it up for the trailer. So it's like, is each one of those like hits like is he blocking and stabbing, or like what's actually happening there? I want to see like button presses, like.
Patience is the key, Master.
Time is not on his side. All we have to do is wait. Yes. Let's kill him with time.
Phantom Blade Zero.
What's your plan?
I mean,
knowing you have only 66 days to live.
Okay, that's actually a cool premise. Okay, so if he's got 66 days to get his heart back, and then maybe he lives? That's actually kind of cool. I do hope they do a demo for that one, because that would be great. Games should do more demos. There aren't enough demos out there. Sword of the Sea. I think games where like the main point is just to explore the environment is like pretty cool. Like that seems like that might be what that is. And just to go around places, maybe do some like cool tricks with your flying sword skateboard. But I can't play games like this. I'm gonna be honest. Like if if a game doesn't have an objective for me to chase that is like tangible, I can't play the game. Like that's all there is to it. Like Minecraft stresses me the hell out. For me, whenever I play Minecraft, I have to rush to kill the Ender Dragon, and then after that, there's like nothing else that I care about. And I've tried a few times where like I just go around and like build shit, and then I'm like, all right, so what now? I build another thing, and then what about when I finish building that other thing? Well, then I build another thing, and it's like, well, why even do that then? It's kind of like it's like a weird disconnect there where it's like, that's not how that should work. I should enjoy just doing this thing, but I don't know why. It just something about it.
A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders, things that I in my garden could never have imagined.
Think of the world we could build if we believed in ourselves. If we truly believed in what it means to be sentient. To face the universe without fear or delusion. Imagine vast cities full of life and light. Great towers rising towards the sky. So much would be possible if we believed, if we still had faith.
The Talos Principle 2? Oh shit. I think I started playing Talos Principle at one point. Like way back when, like before I started YouTubing, there was another time where I was going to start YouTubing, and I was going to start with the Talos Principle, I think. And I started the game, and I never finished it. So I don't really know what to think about that. But I do like steampunk aesthetics, which is something that was in that partly. I don't really know what to think about the Talos Principle. I don't really know it well. It had a lot of puzzles, though, I think. It's very artistic. Unlucky. Weird game, though. Okay. I mean, the thing about that is, though, it's like fair enough, but also like I'm not easily invested in the characters I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, so this instantly looks like a kid's game. Yeah, sure. I can see like a 4 to 6 year old playing that. Maybe a bit older. Square Enix? Well, I don't know if that's actually a good thing. The thing about Square Enix is there's this thing called a loss leader. So you have your major successes pay for your not so big successes. So like Final Fantasy 14, big W. Final Fantasy 16, probably going to be another big W. Most of the not mainline Final Fantasy games, and sometimes like some executive decision making, not so great. Let's see which one of these that is. Is this KDA? Like, what the hell?
Okay, it's a showtime!
I mean, there's not much I can say here. Like, it's... Okay, here we go. Gameplay. Alright. It seems interesting. Like, it's just be one of those games where, like, I'd play once, but I don't know if I'd play more than that. Maybe with friends it'd be fun. The movement seems fine in every case, but if you're, like, walking, running.
Ready for the Foamstar party?
Because it's, like, a slow movement. You know? It just is what it is.
Welcome to the land of Mojo. Here we find Jot, the Plucky Squire, and his friends, Violet, Thrash, and Pip. Our heroes protect the land from the villainous sorcerer, Ghostrunner. They adventure to the edges of their realm, and even beyond.
Alright, yeah, this seems like another probably kids game.
Jot finds a whole new world to explore, with dangers, surprises, and attractively furnished accommodation.
And it's
Our
like,
heroes must battle Ghostrunner across the two
some people
realms
might be like,
if they
well,
are to
what is
save
this?
their
Why
beloved land
even
from
have
his
this? But I mean,
diabolical desires.
kids are a pretty big part of the like console market, right?
And into adventure.
So it's fine. It's like smart to have some of these mixed in with all the other games. Oh, I've seen this game before. Are they adding like an expansion to it or something? Because like I've seen YouTubers play it. Was it like not out or something? Maybe it's out now or they're adding new stuff to it. It always seems fairly interesting. Very destructible, so a lot of options for like fun combinations there. Coming to PS5. Okay. So I guess it's just like a port, not actual gameplay. Do you play as like a bird? You probably shouldn't eat that. That was just dead. It's gonna get eaten, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Alright. I think we're like 30 seconds in now, and I'm not sure what the game is. They've established that this is a dangerous environment, but what's actually going on? Oh, shit. That's Snake. It's a Metal Gear game?
What a thrill with darkness and
Metal Gear Solid
through the night.
something. Snake Eater.
What a thrill. I'm searching.
So is this a new game or is it a remake of an old one? Cause like I never played the normal Metal Gear games. I only played Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Beta something. Footage captured on PC. Okay. The fuck is that? It's gonna be like a survival game. Oh, like another building survival game. Okay. See, look, they give you all of this here. If I played this game, it would not look like this. It would look very disheveled. Very mixed and scrabbled around. And that would be all the cleaner I could possibly make it look. It's like that Avatar movie. And then you get like a paraglider like it's Zelda. It looks like it's a pretty big world. And like it seems interesting from like the gameplay. I feel like it'd be solid as long as the open world isn't empty. Because that tends to be a problem with large open world games, is that there's just nothing in them. And this is just the beta too, so like it said it said at the start something, it was like footage captured from beta, I think, something along those lines. Oh shit, this is Final Fantasy music.
Marches on. These people live with a knife to their throat.
Volume up.
You have to believe us! We'd help you if we could!
But you're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved! Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us! We're all marked now!
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer!
Oh, that's a cool sword. Alright.
So sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Crystals take more than they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
I feel like that's a spoiler, man. Why'd you put that line in there?
Don't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me? You will pay for what you've done!
Why aren't you dead? You are about to branded!
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the powers the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. And thus is the light of hope severed.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but mighty acts of God.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream! I would be the king of the world!
Darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
I have to stop him! I have to save them!
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
What the fuck was that?
Who will give me the strength to end your reign?
Bro, what the hell? What the fuck is that?
Your efforts will avail us naught. We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason.
Fly! 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 Fly!
Holy shit, this game's gonna be incredible. I didn't talk like at all during that. No, releases June 22nd for PS5. Oh, it's gonna be like, isn't it like December or something? PC release? God, it's so long. Oh, but I can't buy a PS5. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, it's so good though. It's so good.
Let us
Oh.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but mighty acts of God.
Enough of this.
I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
Whoa.
Darkness has taken hold.
I didn't notice that. Did you see the size difference between Ifrit and Titan? That's Ifrit. Well, it's blurry now, but it's hard for me to pause in the exact moment. But yeah, and then the Titan is fucking huge, and Ifrit was already huge.
We shared a dream.
It's like tiny little guy.
I would be the king of the world.
And I'm looking at the combat here, and it's like you saw him do like a spin move. It looks so much more interesting because it's like I talked about this in a video that isn't out yet as a time of this recording, but I will try to get it out before this one, and it's the one with the fucked up mic and all that stuff. But yeah, I talked about this where it's like I didn't think the Icon combat looked very good in the previous trailer. The one with just when they first showed off like the IGN trailers with like Ifrit and Garuda, I thought it looked very slow, and like all you did was like kind of punch, right? But here it looks actually like I think it might be a lot better. Like look at that, look at that. He just iframed shit. This is exactly what I want.
Darkness has taken hold.
Look, did you see that, bro? That's like. This game is like everything I want in a Final Fantasy game in the best way possible. And like, bro, I gotta wait till December? Oh my god. I think it was December anyways, right? It's 6 months until like a PC release or something, right? Tell me I'm not wrong about that. If I'm wrong about that, oh god. It looks so cool. And it's like they talk about stuff through there where it's like branded. We're like branded now. And it's like, I know that Final Fantasy XIV took quite a bit of inspiration from Berserk. And, you know, Yoshi P's been the guy behind Final Fantasy XIV. So it would make sense if they took some inspiration from Berserk for Final Fantasy 16 as well. And it's like I saw that huge like thing that I stopped on earlier in the trailer. It was like this. I saw this and my first thought was like the tree from Berserk. And like holy shit, man. That is massive. The sense of scale in these games, it's going to be oh god. Cannot wait. I can't. Oh, I'm excited. The worst part is I'm gonna have to like ignore and like not watch anyone play it until it comes out in December, which is gonna be such a pain. That's gonna be probably the most painful part. Is like all the streamers I watch and all the YouTubers I watch are gonna be playing it, and it's like ah. Thank you, Sony. So yeah, the showcase already a W. Let's see what else they got.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare.
Is this
My right to escape.
Outlast trials?
Every word is a step forward. Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
So you knew our victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
See, this seems interesting. Like, I can't tell if this is Outlast Trials or not.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now.
So I never...
First things first. What's your name?
Alan Wake 2. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was like Outlast Trials, maybe. I've never played Outlast. I don't know. I think it was the vibe at the start. It was kind of like green and like almost camera colored, you know? Like green night vision camera colored at the start. And it kind of reminded me a bit of like what I've seen of Outlast. And, you know, I don't know. I did like the camera movement for like that one particular scene with like the desk. Where it's like it's kind of like spinning and zooming in. Like that was a really cool scene. I like the camera movement a lot for that. Okay, Assassin's Creed. Personally, I've never been a big fan of Assassin's Creed. I think I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but it ended up being really honestly not my type of game. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. I thought it was boring. Maybe that's just Odyssey, but like... Yeah.
We need to find a way to get you inside without being seen. You could bribe the guards to look the other way.
I shall see what flavor best suits me.
Embrace the fear.
See, like, I see a lot of this movement stuff here, and like, I just look at it, I'm like, I could just play Shadow of Mordor. Like, I could just play Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, and like, I could get this same type of like movement stuff here. I could actually be like in the world of Lord of the Rings with like orcs and like a cool theme, but instead I could play this and I just be like in history, I guess. History settings, you know, it is what it is. Not all that interesting to me.
And let's go. The stage is yours, Basim. We will be watching.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to be playing that one. I feel like I've seen that cat before. Revenant Hill. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Was that gameplay? Was that not? Probably not gameplay, but like, is the gameplay you are a cat? I don't know. This looks Xenoblade Chronicles like. Is this a Nintendo game? No, it can't be a Nintendo game. This is PlayStation Showcase. What is this? And I said Xenoblade, what I meant was JRPG. Yeah, I mean, this looks fun, I guess. See, it's like games like this, it's like all of these games in like this anime-ish style, they either go hard as fuck and the stories are like dark, they're deep, they're meaningful, or they go in another direction where it's like, oh, we're the hero, we're always happy and we're gonna save the world, and that's like, I don't know about that. It's like there's no in between. It's always one of those two extremes. Grandblue Fantasy Relink. See, like if I was just like a casual game player, like I would love to play that. Yeah, sure. I'm just so busy jumping from game to game that I only pick out the ones that I like really enjoy, and I never like sit back and just casually play a game. The most casual I get is like, I was sick recently, and when I was recovering from being sick and like just coming off like the tail end of it, I kind of started continuing like a Soul Level 1 run I started like way back when. Like that's just like how I relax. So it's like my casual, other people's casual are not the same thing. And what my casual is now is also different from what it used to be. Because I used to sit back and like play Zelda games and stuff, but now it's like I don't know, I just feel like I can't do that anymore. It's like I played Ocarina of Time way back in the day, and that was a lot of fun. It's like I just don't play games like that anymore. In that way, anyways.
I've crossed paths with many during my journey for true strength.
It's a Tekken game.
I've also met my share of enemies. Opponents I had to overcome. My journey knows no end. I will continue to do what I have always done.
Fight.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so, honestly, I thought you were a complete idiot.
Masters, he was set up.
I like how there's just all these crazy dudes, and then there's this one guy in Adidas attire.
I'm not nearly strong enough to chase after a monster like that.
It's probably worth looking into this nice shawl business.
It's like all these crazy people, and then there's one normal dude.
Was it simply a trick of the senses?
Bison, he attempted to set the world under his heel through violence.
I didn't even know Tekken had a story.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
StreetFighter 6.
Oh, this isn't. It's not even Tekken. Oh my god. God, I look like a fucking idiot. I think that's twice now I fucked up the game. I should stop guessing. This game is so colorful, I feel like my eyes wouldn't be able to track anything that's going on in it. It's overly stimulating. This looks like a gacha game. Okay, this really looks like a... Okay, this is Tower of Fantasy. Okay. Yeah. So I played Tower of Fantasy on launch. They really screwed it up at the beginning with the whole time gating thing. There's like some sort of cap, and like you could get to there, and then you couldn't get any like more powerful, or you couldn't farm or something after that, and it would increase, I think, every day. And I did that, I think, for like 3 days, and I was like, why the fuck should I even bother with this? I could just come back later and do more. It's like I just never ended up coming back because of that. Okay, well, I could go play this other game instead, actually, and then it just never came back. As far as gacha games go, like, I mean, it looks good. Does it feel good? I don't know. I never really got far enough to tell. Plus, the game seemed massive. Like, they were adding so much stuff. And they had so many big plans to add stuff later on. Like, this underwater shit, that wasn't in the game when it launched. Like, I don't even know if it's in the game now. Is this, like, for the trailer for that? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's already in the game now. I have no idea. It's been so long. Dragon's Dogma 2? Wait.
You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign number one!
Okay, this actually looks fairly good. Oh shit. That looks pretty big. Wait, what the hell? How are you doing that? Are you telling me I can actually, like, stab a griffin in the air? Oh shit. Now, is Dragon's Dogma, like, multiplayer at all, or is this like a single player game? I don't actually know.
That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
See, here's another interesting thing too, is I actually got Dragon's Dogma a while back when it was on sale, because something about it kind of came off as this could actually make decent content and it looks kind of fun. So if they're making a new Dragon's Dogma game, that sounds like something that I would actually be interested in, maybe. It's like I don't remember exactly what it was that made it seem fun. Maybe I started watching a Josh Strife Hayes video. Maybe that was what it was. That might have been it. I might have started watching that and then been like, okay, wait a minute. I gotta go play this myself. So that's something I could end up doing. Alright. Yeah. And it seemed like there was like a story there too, with like the there's like a guy with a necklace. Yeah, there's like this guy who is on the throne, and then this guy kind of behind the pillar. So it's like, obviously these two are opposing fractions, or maybe they're the same fraction, but they're like morally opposed.
Release thee from thy fate.
Or it's like the guy on the throne has like been corrupted, or is working for the dragon, or whatever it is.
Welcome back for another week of career fulfillment and minimal social interaction. We know how challenging it can be to find a place where you feel that you truly belong.
Five Nights at
and to find
Freddy's.
a job that treats you mostly with respect and only infrequently with contempt. For that reason, we are excited to inform you that you did an adequate enough job the first time around to have you back.
Just like
also, there were no other applicants. So strap yourself in and get motivated to an appropriate degree. Because you ain't seen nothing yet.
This is like a sister location sequel or something. Help Wanted 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm not up to date with all the the Freddy stuff. I played the first game a little bit on the channel here, but like I've never really been super into the games themselves. Oh shit, what's this? This looks like Resident Evil.
How far could he have gone?
Is this Resident Evil 7? It looks kind of like the start of Resident Evil 7 when you're kind of wandering through the beginning areas. This is Resident Evil 4, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I've never played Resident Evil 4. I saw they had like the remake that came out just recently. Or like a remaster. I don't know which it was. The VR seems cool, I guess. Like I don't know, I haven't played the game to know if it would transfer very well to VR. My first Resident Evil game was 7, actually.
Oh, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. Like, a lot. You see, everything started 2 years ago, when I met Fred. And ever since then, it's like I see his face everywhere. And lately, I've started to develop some destructive tendencies. Whoosh! What do we have here? Bro! Well, what's a bit of harmless fun? Hello, uglies. Blah, 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 blah. And since I met my new best friend, I guess I get a little overprotective. Okay, very overprotective.
Why does this look like an edit? Like some of these.
Okay, very over.
Like look at this. It's like the arms and guns are different from the background. It looks like a YouTube edit. With like especially the flamethrower scene here.
Okay, very overprotective. I'd love to sit here all day and chew your ear off. I'll be right out, boy. But as you know, time waits for no man. Catch you later, Fred.
Okay. I want to see this again.
Catch you later, Fred.
We clipped through the drapes there. I don't know if you noticed that.
Who's a good boy?
Arizona Sunshine 2. That was a VR game, wasn't it?
Ooh, looks like today's gonna be a scorcher.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was like, this doesn't look very good, and then it said VR, and I'm like, all right, so this is probably going to be one of the better VR games for zombies. To be honest with you, as far as zombie games go, nothing really beats the first Dying Light game. The parkour and the not zip lining, but grappling hook stuff, all of that was incredible. Even the story was like good. Like it was good. I enjoyed it, and it was good enough that I didn't have any complaints when I was done. That's what I liked best about the Dying Light 1, is it like it was a zombie game with a good enough story that I didn't have to complain about anything. That was the best part. It didn't have to be like amazing. I didn't have to like really remember the story for all its heartfelt moments. It just had to be there and be enough of a motivation for me to actually go around and fight zombies and have fun. Like that's all it needed to be, and it had a ton of side quests and like just random shit you could go around in the world. Like I played it through with like 2 friends of mine, and like we did like all the side quests. We did every side quest. We jumped around, we maxed out our characters. I think it was a good time. Dying Light 2 was kind of fun as well, but it just didn't, it's not the same. There were parts that were better, but there were parts that were kind of like just mediocre. Like they could have done the exact same. They could have taken the exact systems and everything out of Dying Light 1, put them in a new location with new story, new side quests, and I would have been perfectly happy. But no, they had to innovate. Because I feel like game feel in a zombie game is super important. Isn't Smilegate the company that behind Lost Ark, or no? Probably not something I'd be interested in. VR kind of died out for me. Like, I mean, there's nothing that would draw me back into VR. Like, I still have a headset, but it's not like I need it for anything. I played
The target is Colonel Peter Conrad. He was one of ours before he went rogue.
Man, when are we going to leave the VR
Intercepted comms chatter
segment?
referring to neurosynaptic tech, but they've gone dark. I don't have to remind you what's at stake here. We need that intel by any means necessary. It's connected to a mind synchronization device. This is cutting-edge interrogation tech. We're out of time and out of options.
Like, I struggle to find a game in VR that wouldn't just be better as a normal game.
Yet another lamb to the slaughter.
Sometimes there are better games, but they're not usually ones that you'd play a lot.
What you're made of.
Or that would keep me in VR, right? There's not ones I'd come back to. You just do them and then it's done.
Impressive. I'll admit, you made a good team on the battlefield. But don't forget, this is my mind, my war, my rules.
I need you to focus. The clock is ticking. You have to adapt.
Back again? Pathetic! Your heroics mean nothing!
You're getting close. You're approaching the center of his subconscious.
You think you're a threat to me? I'll never talk! They'll never break me!
Interesting concept. BeatSaber. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna skip this one because, like, the chances of it being copyrighted is extremely high, and quite frankly, it's literally just BeatSaber. Is paintball? No. What is this? Is it paintball? Feels like a VR paintball game. Am I supposed to be excited about your cinematography or the actual game? Marathon? Not really sure what that is. Oh, Destiny. Yeah, I just...
I don't even know where to begin. You've missed so much. We've slain gods. Vanquished nightmares. Fought alongside those who we once fought against. I wish you could have been there.
Cade 6.
Yeah, me too, kiddo.
Man.
But hey, I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
Wait, what the fuck? They're bringing him back? What the hell? Bro, like... Is that a good idea? I don't know if that's a good idea. He was a good character and may have been the only good character, but do we want to give Bungie a chance to fuck him up? I actually came back to Destiny 2 for Lightfall, whatever this last one was, Lightfall something or other. And I played through the entire campaign on Legendary, and I recorded all of it during this break that I've had for the past few months. And then I was like, that's like 48 hours of footage. I don't want to go through that. And then I deleted all of it. I had like a ton of footage where I'm like, all right, you know what? Is it really worth it? No, probably not. And then I just deleted all of that.
Contract site coming up. 15 seconds.
Oh, also, the campaign on Legendary, man, it really was not tuned for solo play at all. Like, whoa, what the fuck? It was a lot.
10 seconds.
Well, some of it was fine, but it was the tormentors or whatever the fuck they were called were hard, and then the last boss was like fucking stupid levels of difficult.
Here we go.
Concord. You know, the last ship named Concord, no, that was Concordia, never mind.
The best Gran Turismo players in the world will compete for a place in racing history.
So they're driving remotely? See, that's something I think would make a good movie, but I don't know if I'd want to play a game about racing. Like, can you imagine how good a movie would be if the movie was like about... I don't know. All I'm saying is, if there was a movie where they got a bunch of the best like racing video game players, and then they just gave them access to like remote control cars for like a big expensive racetrack and made that into like a movie or some shit. Like I feel like that'd be a really fun movie.
Thank you for joining us today. Before we get into our final game, I have a few announcements to share. At PlayStation, innovation is our passion. And that applies to not just what games you play, but how you play them. Later this year,
God, if this
we will
isn't
launch a
Bloodborne.
dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch HD screen and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless controller.
We're going to compete against Nintendo and Valve with their handheld consoles now, is what they're saying here.
We look forward to sharing more information in the near future. I'm also pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds, which will bring next generation audio immersion to PS5 and PC. They simultaneously connect to smartphones via Bluetooth. New wireless technology will deliver lossless audio with low latency, giving you outstanding sound quality while you're playing.
I guess that'll be fine,
Look
but
out
like
for more details soon. We hope today's showcase
PlayStation, like all these controllers that are like on brand and stuff, like they're so expensive. Like I have an off-brand PS4 controller and this was like $15. And like PlayStation stuff is like fucking expensive for their controllers. And that's pretty much the same for like every mainline console company, is it's just too expensive. So you know, those earbuds, they're probably going to be a bit overpriced. Most likely.
This demonstrates our continued commitment to delivering experiences that surprise and delight our players. I want to thank all of you for your unwavering support for PlayStation.
And it's not Bloodborne. Wow, what a surprise. Who could have guessed? Why did he lick that? What information could you possibly gain by licking that?
A fate you will not share.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
What's he looking at? Oh, is it a new SpiderMan game? Okay.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
Cool. Yeah. I remember the last Spider-Man game was pretty cool. Of course, I guess this is going to be a PlayStation exclusive, kind of like most of the Spider-Mans have been. I think they just let the original come out on PC.
Missiles sighted in Queens. Closing in now.
The original, like, PlayStation Spider-Man, PlayStation 4 that came out was early on enough that I was still playing PS4 games, so I did play it. Oh shit, what the fuck?
You have no idea.
Bro, that's like a...
This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone!
Okay, so they're after Doc Connor, who is the guy who got the lizard serum to like regrow his arm, I think is how that lore went. And then he's in the Venom suit. or his symbiote suit, which is cool, and reminds me a lot of like the mimics from Prey 2017.
Craven wants a hunt. I'll give him one he'll never forget. He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
Yeah. The thing about the original, like the one before this, I mean, not the original Spider-Man game, but like the one before this was the combat actually felt really good to play through. And so did like the web swinging stuff.
Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time.
Switch to Miles? Oh shit, you play as both?
Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard. I'm on it. Sounds like Craven's checking off his...
We don't have much time.
Yo, whoa, okay.
Guess we'll
That was
later.
a big launch, okay. Wingsuit? Alright.
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got the hunter drone you hijacked?
Been really tough hiding it from my mom, but yeah.
Okay,
I'll
that's
boot up
cool
and
as
see you
fuck.
there.
I can see they're adding new stuff in with this one, and it looks like it's actually going to be a lot of fun, and too bad it's going to be a PS4 or PS5 exclusive. Because there's no way it's not, right? Oh shit, that's cool.
Spread out.
Man, they really added some stuff, didn't they? Yo, they're...
Those fish. It's been feeding.
Damn, they're actually innovating a lot.
Never saw it coming.
Alright, nice. I'm glad Spider-Man games are like actually getting the appreciation they deserve. Well, not Spider-Man games, but like the... It's really showing what a Spider-Man game could be. And I like that a lot.
Let's go.
This isn't even a trailer. This is just like... I haven't been saying anything. I've just been watching it because I've been enjoying it. But like... This isn't even a trailer. This is actually just the... This is just the game. I'm watching a playthrough.
Who's Connors? Harry's dying. He's the only one who can help.
We won't. You take the drones, I got the jet skis. Cool if I borrow this?
Okay.
This is really, really exciting.
It looks like it. Yeah, this is...
Don't worry. They think I'm a friendly.
How long is this, though? Okay, that's quite a bit of length. I think we try and end the video here. So, there seems like there's a lot of good games coming up. The FF16 game, definitely the one I'm most excited for. Still hasn't been outshined by anything. Unfortunately, we did not get a Lies of P trailer. We didn't get a Black Myth Wukong trailer, but that's fair. I wasn't really expecting a Black Myth Wukong trailer. We didn't get a Fires of Rubicon trailer, which is also fair because, you know, these games, not really a PlayStation-specific title, so it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, they might be coming in the next Summer Games Fest, which is, I think, going to be happening on June 8th. We definitely had some good ones in here. I'm glad there wasn't, like, a lot of, like, disappointing ones. Like, there were some ones that weren't games I was interested in, like Assassin's Creed. It's like the same game every time, which is great if you like that. Then there's like just some other stuff that I just wasn't super interesting, but for the most part, like the excitement behind the Final Fantasy title, and then I guess the Spider-Man one was also really cool. I think those are the two main ones. Dragon's Dogma 2 was also a surprise. Maybe that one will be something I actually like play through and like look at. I have to play the first one first though. I don't know when this is coming out. I don't think they had a release date, did they? Dragon's Dogma 2, no release date. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's just take a look at some of the comments here before I go. Just sad they won't be at E3 anymore, and I miss seeing the crowd's reactions to seeing game reveals. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was talking about with E3 being done. I don't know if they're ever going to be coming back with E3 either. Phantom Blade Zero and Spider-Man 2 looked absolutely insane. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero was something that I didn't like. I forgot about it actually, but it actually looked pretty cool. I think it was right around here, right? Yeah. It looked cool, but like I just don't know. Like the gameplay, the gameplay looks good, but I have literally no idea how it will feel to play. Like, are these... Watch this. When he goes to attack here. Are these real button mashes? Like, is he just spamming a single button to attack and then there's, like, auto-attacking? Like, what the hell is happening here? How much of this is the game and how much of this is in my control? Like, that's the question that I have with Phantom Sword Zero. This is why I want them to have a demo so badly, so I can actually see what the hell is going on. Phantom Blade Zero looks absolutely jaw-dropping. Yeah, the graphics in it look actually pretty good. And so do the fights. Like, I just want to see it and, like, figure out whether or not I need to buy it. We need to get Sony's attention that so many of us want a Bloodborne remaster. I'll go ahead and like that, but we're never getting it. Stingy bastards. It's been almost a decade at this point. I think it's like 8 or some years. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I hate it. It should have been on PC already. 60 FPS on PC. Maybe even a graphical update would be good. Because it's like, it's not that the game's... It looks a little dated. Not a whole lot. Not enough that it would absolutely have to get a graphical update. Like, I would be so happy if they just ported it to PC and gave it 60 FPS. It's insane that it's been so long and they've done nothing with it. They're so lazy. Like, this is just free money they're throwing away because Sony owns the title for it, right? So yeah, Sony owned the IP and publishing rights to Bloodborne. And so it's like they're literally sitting on free money if they port that shit to PC, but they just don't. It's disgusting. I don't even know why they do it. They do it just to drag FromSoft fans over the coals. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, but this one looks insane. Like, my first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, it's like, definitely, after playing Final Fantasy 14, I am so down for another Yoshi P managed Final Fantasy game. Like, holy shit. Hell yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2 was the biggest surprise for me. It looked freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, how long ago did Dragon's Dogma come out? It was 2012. So over a decade. So like a game that came out over a decade ago is getting a sequel. Yeah, who would have saw that coming? Phantom Blade is going to be the reason I buy a PS5. Yeah, it says it's going to be on Steam down there. So it'll be fine. I might be able to play it if it comes out, if and when. What I appreciate most is the variety of different artistic styles. Yeah, I can appreciate that as well. It seemed pretty varied. It's shocking how nobody's talking about the Q Lite and how bad it actually is. I was really hoping for a console where I could have at least downloaded 1 or 2 games and be able to play them wherever I want. But all we've gotten is something that we can already do with our phone and tablets without spending those 200 buccarinos on that nonsense device. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, I don't think there's going to be a huge... Maybe there would be, but I don't think there's going to be a huge demand for a PlayStation handheld that is literally just oh hey, you can connect to your game over Wi-Fi. Because the thing about portable is you don't always have internet access everywhere. So if you have something like the Nintendo Switch, you have games that are downloaded on that, so you can just take it with you and play it if they're offline games. If it's something that where you can only play games if you're connected to Wi-Fi, then it's going to be really kind of niche, you know? It's not going to be something that I think a lot of people will grab onto. It's always fun to just like keep up to date with like what the games coming out are, even if they're not all winners. And then, so I'm guessing like more of like the FromSoft games would probably come out on Summer Games Fest. So like we'll probably see Fires of Rubicon, maybe Liza P, and like those games that I was like thinking we might see. We'll probably see those in Summer Games Fest. And if not those, then maybe some other interesting titles that I don't know about. So, a lot of fun, and thank you guys for watching. So, you know, if you liked the video, please subscribe. There'll be more eventually. And then I also play games here on the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I definitely appreciate it, and I cannot wait to play some of these games.